Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is my 5th video in the series on the main quest of Fallout 76. In the last video, we became a Firebreather, as you can see right here, a member of the elite unit of the responders. And we now have 2 missions to do, one of which is the Overseer's mission, which is really just a side mission, but it is one that underlays the entire course of the game. And the other one that we have, which is part of the main quest, is the Missing Link, which requires us to go to the top of the world, which you can see way off there in that direction. It's kind of funny that the low-res long-distance model right now doesn't actually have the little spire that goes off the top of that. But anyway, so the closest location to us right now of these 2 quests is the one in the Charleston Capitol building. That's where the Overseer said she was going to go, so we're going to go down there. Like I said in the past video, the city of Charleston was absolutely destroyed by a flood. It wasn't destroyed by the bombs, and at the very least I have not found any bomb craters in my playthroughs yet. That's not to say that it didn't happen, but again, it seems to be that the main source of the damage here was the flood that came through on Christmas of '95, I think? We'll see here very soon, because the information is something you can find within the DMV. Why it is that the DMV is in the Capitol building, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I get the DMV is a, well, it's a branch of the government, but at the same time, usually, it's my experience that DMVs are located in different structures than the halls of the Congress of the state. Okay. I need to get to my stash, or not, well yeah, get to my stash, but that was weird, the lighting just changed dramatically. So the way to get into the, oh look at that, I'd never seen that before. These are symbols of the raiders, but anyway, let's get up in here. I heard a super mutant just now, but I don't know where that came from. Huh. It must be on top of the building here. So we got a door to the courthouse right there. Maybe I'm just used to larger state capitol buildings. This could just be because West Virginia is a smaller state. They have more of the branches of the government. Well, not even branch of the government. More of the departments of the government within the capitol building. And of course, this could just be Bethesda putting government departments within a government building. But here we go, the Charleston Capitol DMV. It's a strange bug I've noticed. If you have your gun out when you enter a room, it'll start making a clicking sound until you put the gun away. You can hear the super mutants, and there's one right there, in fact. Now, it's kind of funny that the super mutants here don't attack these 2 robots you can see here in front of me, and clearly someone's been through here recently and has killed the large number of feral ghouls that also occupy this building. This building's entirely occupied by super mutants and feral ghouls. There we go. I don't know why I'm crouching anymore. I know exactly where I am. And they're only carrying melee weapons right now? I can use that to my advantage. My shotgun's pretty badly damaged right now, I think, so... Oop. Ooh. Yeah, as far as I know, this damage, all this damage was caused by the flood itself. We're not going to do everything you can do here in the Capitol building, just because we will have to come back here later in the main quest, and we'll probably tackle that then. The entire goal here was just to get the Overseer's log, which is in this area, so... Yeah, I'm overloading myself, I know, but... Ooh. Every gun I can get that I can break down to get a mod, that's something I'm going to do. Okay. We can start listening to her log here.
Overseer's log, Charleston capital. If automation still rules West Virginia, then Charleston is the heart of the machine. Bureaucracy still pumping away without any people to serve. There's a lesson there somewhere. Dealing with these terminal systems like it's just a normal day in America is somewhere between disturbingly comforting and completely insane. But there's a lot of secrets in this old capital that we'll need to find.
Okay, and right here we have a special notice that will give you some information about the fall of Charleston. So I guess the flood was actually in 2082. Wow, I was way off. Sorry about that. December 12th, 2082. After deliberation by voting members of the Provisional Council, it is our great pleasure to announce that we will be holding a Christmas celebration. Holiday festivities shall include 1. Holiday lights display in the Capitol building. 2. A holiday gift drive, providing each child under 12 years of age with a gift at no charge. 3. Extra dispensation of food rations for those who wish to celebrate with their families. 4. A holiday breakfast to be served in the Capitol food court. We feel that it is important to remember our traditions and values in these trying times. Any donations should be directed to the office of the bursar, and those willing to help with delivery should speak with Officer Larkin and the responders. Abigail Poole, Speaker of the House, Charleston Emergency Government. So it does seem that the Charleston government managed to, stay intact for quite some time. It's possible that without the flood, they'd still be here. I mean, we don't know, of course, because of the scorched plague. But they seem to have done well for 5 years after the bombs hit. They were still operating in this building here. So again, though, we now have her log out of here, so we can leave the Capitol building. We will, of course, be back. So let's go. If you're wondering how I know it was specifically a Christmas flood, if you watched the last video, the head of the Firebreathers, when she was giving the instructions on how to run the obstacle course, she mentioned the Christmas flood. That's the first clue. Secondly, the fact that that notice was from 2082, and it was actually still up on that bulletin board, and it was mentioning a Christmas Day celebration. That tells you what was going on, that it was Christmas of 2082 that this dam broke. So it's been quite some time since the dam broke, and there was even 14 years in between the collapse of the dam and the entire fall of society here. So that's impressive that they managed to keep going after this. Because I have to assume that a majority of the population probably was centered in Charleston after the end of the world. Ooh, another Grafton monster down there. I'm going to leave that alone. Diseased Grafton monster. Now, I'm over encumbered, so I'm considering spawning my camp around here if I can't find access to a workbench soon. And I think we can find a clue as to how the dam broke, or the perpetrators of it, are right up here in this building, if I remember correctly. So the dam here was running as a hydroelectric power plant, or at the very least was supposed to be running as one. They were working on it, getting it ready to go. Ooh. Isn't it nice when your enemies just freeze in place and wait for you to take care of them one by one? Alright. There we go. That takes care of that. Alright, I'll turn that off just in case. And take the typewriter and the fan. Let's see. Okay, and heck, why not the phone? And yeah, okay. So we got the power plant. The hydroelectric plant powered a lot of Charleston. A little ironic for coal country, I always thought. They were so close to getting it back up and running when it happened. There's R again, as we read in the last video. Whoever that was, they left notes behind in multiple spots throughout Charleston. Okay, so that Didn't specifically talk about the dam breaking, but I believe you can find that around here somewhere. Oh. Yes, this is the Summersville Dam. That's because this right up here, the water that it let go of was Lake Somerville. Or Summersville. Man, a lot of spilled gas all over the place here. Oh. Damn. Okay, well, there we go. That was embarrassingly poor accuracy right there, but okay. There we go. You see how they're holding their weapons right there? Well, okay, who's shooting at me down here? You. Whoa. There we go. Okay, who else have we got down? Oh. See that upside down, facing up to the sky, and it looked like a syringer. Anybody else? I mean, I'm sure there are, because I've still got danger, but... Whew. Last time I dropped down there, I was wearing power armor. Okay, let's stim pack. I don't see anybody else. Ah, here we go. Here's a note. Oh. Okay. Ah, there we are. Okay. No longer in danger. And the note is called Cursed. Pulled a short straw with this guard duty. The place gives me the creeps. Sure, the water's almost all gone, but that doesn't change the fact that we flooded this whole city not too long ago. Cynthia always told me that each murder brings you a ghost that follows you. I don't mind having a few, even a dozen, but this many? It ain't right. And you've got raider structures all over the place here. That's what tells me that raiders were the ones who were behind it. That, and I found a note in the Big Bend tunnel that also leads me to believe that that's the case, that it was raiders. But, at some point I really do want to create a full timeline of the history of the events post-apocalypse here in West Virginia. Okay. Is there a workbench down there? If there is, I'll drop down there, even if, you know, I have to find my way back up. Looks like there's a note down there. I'd like to read that, so... Whether or not there's a workbench, I'm still going to go down there, but I'm going to have to find a safer way to get down there. It looks like this area is trapped here. Oh. There's that. 10mm stabilized grip. I'm not sure why I picked that up. Well, I guess I can use it. I was really thinking of just scrapping it when I picked it up, and that's like a single piece of steel scrap. Alright. I wonder if you could use those porta potties to hide from the scorched beast. Oh, man, I definitely need to... Yeah, and that's the thing, if I don't find a workbench down here, I'm going to spawn my camp somewhere here in this lake bed if I can. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Yeah, it shows a much more full lake than there obviously is. Okay. And yeah, we got a raider corpse here too, just to confirm that this is a raider dwelling here, if the architecture didn't already tell you that. Okay, Charleston is ours. Ha! Look at this! Flooded all of Charleston, and we even get some free boats for our trouble. Who rules Appalachia now, responders? Ha! Well, no one. I mean, this is an incredibly stupid action to take. The reason that raiders are capable of existing is because, like, I mean, raiders are basically by definition parasites. They live off of the hard work of those people who are willing to do the farming, the mining, the manufacturing, and things like that. So the fact of the matter is that they basically did massive damage. I think I already have that nuka quantum grenade. But they did massive damage to their host here. And you gotta wonder if they ever really recovered from that. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I didn't have that yet. I had a Nuka grenade, but not a Nuka quantum grenade. That's interesting. Okay. And I did get the water purifier plan from that Overseers section there. Oh, and I'm trying to get that clicking to stop. I did level up in the last one, so let's take care of that real quick. Okay. At some point I'm going to have to put a point into agility and endurance. So let's do agility. I'd like to be able to sneak better. But it doesn't look like I have anything in that at the moment. I'm thinking Action Boy or Through Hiker. Yeah, let's do Through Hiker. Just because I'm already constantly getting over encumbered, so anything I can do to try to prevent that. Okay, so let's take a moving target out of there and put Through Hiker in. Alright. Did that help at all, really? There's no real telling. I'm at 255 over 185. Alright, so shotgun shells, frag grenade, unfilled kickball. I don't really need rubber. Oh, well that's one of the most obvious traps I've ever seen. Is there some way I can disarm that? What is that connected to? Maybe I can just... Oh, it's a grenade bouquet. And unfortunately I don't know if I can actually disarm anything at this point in time. Every time I've tried, I've ended up just triggering the trap rather than disarming it. Oh, there's a note in there too. I really do want to get in there. Okay, I'm going to wait for my AP to recharge, and I will charge in there and charge back out. I'll wait here so that I don't waste the AP climbing up onto the top of the tugboat. Oh, and I can even read this now. The Evil Men. Even after the bombs fell, Charleston stood strong. My neighbors, my friends, held together. They rebuilt. A terrible thing had happened, yes, but I saw the good in the world through them. That has been washed away, drowned. The madness of a few have destroyed the hopes of the many. R. Alright. Go. Okay. Let's see what we can get out of that chest. Fusion cell and gunpowder. The gunpowder is really the only useful thing for me there. Okay. So, let's get some bearings on where we need to be going. We need to get up here to the top of the world. So, we can follow this highway, 62 east, and then just follow it north as it becomes 63, it looks like. If I'm to assume that these are two different roads. Okay. So there you have it. But the question is, do we want to follow the road strictly, or do we want to go kind of like along a path like this sort of a thing? We're going to have to go to the White Spring at some point in the future of the main quest, so we don't need to stop there yet. But yeah, we may as well go over and follow the rail tracks or something like that. So let's just head east for now. We can get out of the lake. Oh, actually, yeah, again, I didn't find a bench there, so let's just see if I can set the camp up here. And it looks like my camp's probably been disassembled anyway, because it's not going to cost me anything to move it. So, okay, and oh wait, there we go. Okay, and I've got this thing set up in... Oop. Okay, what? Hate that thing where it says it's intersecting with another object. Okay, and then... Now that I have a plan for a water purifier, I may as well set one up, right? Okay. Put in, do I have any concrete? A little bit. But before I use it, let's see if I've got any... Let's see what it takes to build the generator. Let's build this generator. And then let's see... Okay, so no concrete there. And we have plenty of resources to build that. And then along with that, I'm going to need to make... Unfortunately, I don't have any food plant, like crops on me that I can plant. Oh, wrong section there. Oh, it's this water purifier. Okay, I thought it was going to be the small water purifier. Is there any water within the boundaries of my camp? If not, that's going to be a little annoying. Hey, there we go. Okay. And let's set up the power. But, let's move... Oh, yeah, I can't move that for some reason. So we're gonna pretend that this isn't gonna be an issue with these turrets being as far from this thing as they are. And we're just, okay. That dinghy right there is not letting me build this block. That's just a little annoying, but anyway. Back to the power. Okay. Let's just do this. And I like, I mean, it's not necessary, but I like having it so that there's a little bit of caging into this thing. Let's see, what's a good roof for this? That'll do. And we'll power that up. Okay. Yeah, I can't do it. I gotta move these things. If they'll actually let me, which half the time they don't. I have some complaints about the camp system. Hey, hit that thing. It's right there. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, see, I just tried to pick it up. But, and again, I tried to pick it up. I don't know what the cause of this is, but it drives me crazy. Oh man, if I come back here after everything's respawned, these turrets are gonna have a field day. Or will they? I mean, we just saw what happened there with that one. Okay. And let's move these as well. At some point here, I'm gonna start stumbling around because I'm still over encumbered. But for now, I can get these things into a position where they're going to defend my camp and the water purifier. It's not like they really need to defend the water purifier. I've never seen that specifically attacked. But, oh, there we go. Now I'm walking around. Oh, I've got to drop some stuff. Okay, let's do it here. If, and I really do hope at some point in the future they'll give you a bigger budget for the camp. Either that or they'll decrease the cost of the turrets, or they will make it so that it's like a leveled sort of thing where the higher level you get, the higher your budget. But okay, that'll do for now. But I'd like to like plant some crops in here and then have like a third one of those platforms over here to defend the other side, but that'll do for now. And actually, I can run power over to my main structure here and put some lights up. Man, I'm gonna have to find some plans. Okay, so let's see. Variants. There we go. So the same not very fun mini game from Fallout 4 of trying to perfectly get it on the corner you need it on and have it show up in green. Oh, there we go. And then let's get one more up here. Okay. Okay. And then we can get some lights in there. Not bad. Alright. Now it's lit at least. So let's first of all scrap all the junk. About 20 pounds of junk, I think. Store all the junk. That helps a little bit. Let's break down some weapons. Okay, I'm not going to need this anti-scorch pistol just because it does so little damage. So let's break that down. Plus I have the schematic to make the mods now, so break down all the boards. Break down all the pipe pistols, revolvers, hunting rifles, and shotguns. Okay. Let's see what I can do. I now have 1 point in gun nut, is it? I can't remember. It's basically the version of... I've seen this bug happen before, once before, where you go to use a workshop, well, not a workshop, a workbench sort of a thing. What is this? A weapons workbench, there you go. And it plays the animation, but it doesn't open the menu. It's some sort of connectivity issue, I believe, because it eventually does start working as it like realizes that you're trying to use the thing. Okay, well, for now I can at least drop my junk in here. Hey, it's actually got those in there. Do I still have a 10 mil? I think I've got a 10 mil. Yeah, I can maybe make use of those. Let's see. Oh, see, there you go. It gave me access to the station. Okay, I have a vigorous receiver. What does that do? Much higher. Okay, so currently we're uncalibrated. So the fire rate goes up pretty well. The damage goes up by 1. The accuracy goes down by 2. Yeah, we'll use that. Or... did I just craft one? I don't know. I'm trying to attach it, but it's not doing anything. Maybe I'm not. You know, my guess would be I'm not actually using it. I've had it happen before as well with a workbench. I start trying to work with it, and it'll even tell me that I'm getting all these mods attached to stuff, and then it'll turn out, oh, you didn't even have the materials to do that, and so it didn't actually end up doing anything. Let's see if I've got any apparel that I can break down as well. I'll hold on to the gas mask for now, even though the Firebreather helmet does the exact same thing. With the Firebreather helmet, you're wearing the Firebreather helmet and gas mask. It's the one thing, whereas you can wear the gas mask with any other helmet you want to. So I'll hold on to that. Yeah, I'm gonna... how much better is this than what I'm currently wearing? 14. I'm not really going for heavy armor in anything. I'm trying to go for stealth if I'm gonna go for anything, so let's break that down. Okay. I guess that'll do it for now. And that. Let's see if I can actually modify anything here now. Hey, I can. Okay. Let's attach that vigorous receiver. Okay. Like I see, it's telling me the required perk of Gunsmith 2. But I have it in my possession. Why would I need Gunsmith 2? I feel like Gunsmith 2 would make sense if you had to make the mod in the first place, but I'm holding it in my possession. Oh well. That's a little disappointing. It's kind of like, what's the point of picking up these mods if you can't use them, you know? Okay, let's see. Stabilize group, superior recoil. Improved bash and recoil. I'm not really using this for bash. It's heavier. And it's worth less, so I'm not going to use that. Okay, so let's scrap those. And if I can't use it, I may as well scrap it. Okay. And again, store all junk. And let's see what changes I can make to my sniper rifle. Okay. Accuracy goes up. Okay, so... ooh, that is definitely good in terms of damage compared to my standard receiver. Look how low I already am on aluminum. That's from repairing the weapons and stuff. Muzzle. See, what does Gunsmith 1 actually get me? Because it seems like everything I'm seeing here is Gunsmith 2. I'm just going to check that real quick to see if there's anything here that I get for having Gunsmith 1. And at that point you have to ask the question of, other than the guns break 10% slower, how does that actually help me? Which, don't get me wrong, I like that, but... again, stop looking in the scopes. Okay. Okay, well... and, I mean, that's not the only weapon I've got, but... okay. Should I repair this? It takes aluminum. Yeah... okay, modify this. That also ups the damage. And it doesn't take aluminum to do it, so I may as well... why does it take nuclear material? Who knows? And then, standard sights. I really haven't gotten any other sights for this thing with all of those shotguns that I've broken down. Oh well. I got a suppressor for the shotgun now. Can't make that until I've got Gunsmith 3 though. Alright. Well, the Gunsmith perk has turned out to be a little bit disappointing. Can I make that cooking station yet? Not that I think I got anything to actually make with it, but where is that? Crafting. I'm sure it's something I just missed here. There it is. Oop. Okay, let's see. Nope. Well, I'm gonna set this thing up outside. Okay. And let's see if there's anything I can make. I might have some dirty water I can turn into boiled water. Hey, I do. Alright. Anything in terms of food? I doubt it. Oh yeah, there's the Appalachia that we got the recipe for back in Flatwoods. +2 to luck. 12% food and 15% water. And 30 health. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for the camp. And we can now continue on. So, to the top of the world. Let's get out of this lake first. I mean, well, yeah, I guess it's possible to traverse that river, although I don't think... No, you know what, it's not, because it was going through, like, drainage ditches and stuff up here by the Greg's mine supply, so I don't know what that tugboat would have been doing. Is this... Yeah, this looks like I can get out over here. It's little details like that that bug me, though, when I see tugboats in water that probably shouldn't have tugboats. Oh. Ugh. No! Ugh, it's always disappointing when you start the slide down and you realize you're going all the way to the bottom. Okay, well, I'm not getting up that way. And apparently I'm thirsty. Got a little bit of purified water left. That'll do. And more scorched. Wonder what they're looking at. Oh, there's a scorched beacon out there on that boat. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can find another way out of this lake. I can't remember what attribute stat gives you the ability to sprint for longer, but I'm gonna probably consider putting some points into that. Basically, it makes it so sprint requires less AP to do. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get out there either. This seems to be a lesson in don't get into Somerville Lake, because there's no way out. I mean, obviously, I could go up that ladder and climb out over there, but I'm trying to see if there's any way to get out on the east side. Looks like some pretty big mansions over here on this side of the river. What was that? That was an odd sound. What? There it is again. I'm not sure. Oh well. Burdett Manor. I can check it out, I guess. Get some experience out of it, because it sounds like there's some folks walking around up here. Okay. Got a staircase. Oh. What else have we got? I can hear them all over the place. Employees only. This must have been like a bed and breakfast. Or perhaps just even a full-scale hotel. Ooh. Got a park ranger. Or a Boy Scout troop leader or something here. I'm gonna guess park ranger from the badge. Okay. What else have we got? Why am I... Sometimes I don't know why I grab the things I grab. I think it's just force a habit from Fallout 4. Wall safe. Something still after me. I can't get into that safe anyway. It requires level 2 lockpicking. Sounds like whatever it is might be behind that door. Is there some other way in that room? Not from this side. Possible from above, maybe? I don't see a way. Oh, lockers. I missed that before. Maybe from below. Never know, there might be a second... Oh! Might be a second staircase. Cutting fluid. I think that's oil. Which I don't really need a lot of oil. Well, looks like the chef died in the kitchen. Ground mole rat. I might have that already, I'm not sure. Doesn't hurt to pick it up. I don't think those things weigh much. Wait. What are cafeteria trays made out of? If they're aluminum, then I'm going to pick up every single one of them I can find. Plastic. Nope. Okay. Coffee pot? Nope. Steel. Tin pitcher. Aluminum. Okay. Wow. Tin cans, though, are steel and lead. Which, by the way, I was thinking about those combination wrenches. Doesn't make any sense that they're lead and steel. Could I maybe get on one of those balconies? Maybe. Because combination wrenches are made out of tool-grade steel, molybdenum steel, and stuff like that. Doesn't make sense that you find lead in it. Not unless, I mean, that's the thing, though. You can always find excuses for issues like that, and, like, saying that Fallout 4, or not Fallout 4, the Fallout series in general, in the world, they've got really incompetent and corrupt business officials. And so you could just say, oh, I don't think I could get in that anyway. I don't think that was really a door. I think it was just another window. But you could say that they just had really incompetent or corrupt business officials that were making wrenches out of lead and steel instead of tool-grade steel. But anyway. Oh well, I wish I could have gotten into that room. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do that. Got another... It seems like this is an area filled with mansions. But we need to be heading east. Okay, that right there in the center of the compass is a scorched site, so we're gonna avoid that like the plague. Oh, Torrance house. Let's check this out real quick. iBot. Sure. I hear robots as well. Whoa. See now. That thing seemed to be running from me. I heard a laser blast, but I don't know if it actually came from that. I do know this thing's definitely chasing me. I don't need lead after the lead I looted yesterday in the fire station, but picked it up out of force of habit. But there are so many times I've had things with the red text that's not actually trying to kill me that I don't really know what to trust anymore. Because I don't know if that iBot was actually trying to kill me or not. Oh. Hubba hubba. And we got a Comrade Chubbs with some flowers and a lighter to light these candles. It's too bad. These folks seem to have died on the day of the bombs. Albeit, I don't know where the closest... Whoa! Nuke crater is. It's one of those things, if you're going to die immediately from the effects of a bomb, then the likelihood is that you are much closer than the surroundings here show, as this area would have been destroyed as well, but... Could be that they poisoned that wine they were drinking after the apocalypse and chose to go out that way rather than wait for the end. A lot of this is boarded up. Let's see if there's anything up this scaffolding here. I think we're just back up where we were before. Don't even remember having... Didn't feel like I touched that scroll wheel, but whatever. Yeah, I don't see anything else up here other than those two. Wait, is there something under this crate maybe? You can't pick anything up like you could in the previous Fallouts. Did I miss any other part of the house? This seems to be remarkably blocked off. Right, so we came out of this, yes. And there's the scaffolding up there as well. Another way in over here. Yeah, this is the scaffolding again. Let's see. Maybe if there's another part of the house? Well, that's boarded up. Looks like this entire wing of the house might be blocked off. Wow. So that entire wing of the house is accessed only by this, as far as I can tell. Let's see if there's another way from upstairs. Again, I just came up here, but that's it. That's the only way into that part of the house, and it's sealed. This is odd. I mean, there's only one room in this entire mansion that we can access. Well, what is that, like 2 rooms and a hallway? This is just strange. Oh well, we'll keep heading east. Oh. That can't be it, right? I mean, there's got to be, like, a crypt or something? Some way to access that other area? This... Oh. Looks like we got a maze here.
Approach and identify yourself. Fighting.
I wonder why these protectrons are out here. Okay, it drives me a little crazy when it only reloads 1. And I understand that I clicked to shoot, and so it thinks I'm right in the middle of combat, but at the same time I kind of wish it would just keep doing it until it was actually ready to fire. Okay. Anything else in here? I mean, I hear another protectron. Oh. God, that was creepy. Just the lighting and coming around the corner to see that. Okay. Can't break into that, unfortunately. Alright, let's see. But that happens far too often for me to put off as like a rare occurrence that you just randomly get hurt without any sort of reason seeming to be given. Is there something down here? Another safe. Okay, we can open this one.
Alarm. Standing now.
Okay. Looks like somebody brought the safes out here. With that hand cart that was by the safe back there, but I have to wonder why. And why there are all these robots. And why they utter law enforcement type dialogue. Did I go down here? No. Okay, well, I guess that's it. A little disappointing that we couldn't get into that entire wing of the house right there. But, oh well. We got the maze. So, again, though, we're going to avoid this scorched beast lair. I'm trying to open the map there. Seems to be somewhere over in this area. So we're going to head straight east. Try to, well, maybe even a little bit northeast to try to avoid it. I hear shooting in the long, far-off distance. Not anymore, but for quite some time there I was. We might have to start crawling along here before too long if we get too close to this scorched beast lair. Oh, good lord. There it is. Not even going to pretend that I'm going to engage with that thing. Not with leather armor on and being, what am I, like level 12 now or something like that? Let's actually see, because I'm not sure. Yeah, 12. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna head up towards this lookout that's currently at the center of the compass. Let's see if I can walk and not sneak. It doesn't seem to be on me yet, at least. I really shouldn't be out in the open like this. Mole rats. Oh, good lord. I don't want to make so much noise that I bring him over here, so if I'm going to get attacked by them, I'm going to use a melee weapon to attack them. Although, who knows, the amount of noise they make while they're attacking me might be enough to bring him over. This is a lot of birdhouses. Where is he? Oh. Yeah, there. Yep. There we go. Okay, good. He doesn't seem to have taken notice of that. And yes, we're gonna take rabid. I don't know what the heck just happened there. We're gonna take the rabid mole rat meat to eat. Because that's sanitary, right? Just gotta cook it hot enough. Let's see. Glue, we'll take that. And we'll take the medicine. So it looks like someone camped out up here. Oh, they really like birds, huh? Well, they camped out up here and, I don't know why they got a sack of cotton yarn, but putting birdhouses up all over the place. Well, at least they're being productive, you know? They're not destroying things, at least, so even if their hobby's a little odd, where they camp out and constantly paint red birdhouses, they're still doing something that's not damaging. Okay. Oh, there you go. Savage Divide for the first time. Oh no. Let's see if I can find a way up the cliff wall over here, because I definitely don't seem to be able to do it that way. Although I could probably just... Man, that thing is really close. I'm just wondering if I can maybe sneak around it and just keep following the road. I think that's the way to do it. Looks like we got a map icon. Ooh, man, look at that. It started glowing green. I mean, it didn't start. We just got in range to actually see it glow green. Crevice down there. Oh, little cave. I wish that was some way to get up, but it's not. But we got the icon on the map of the Minuteman Monument from Fallout 4. Not sure what that is. I've never been quite to this part of the map. The last time I went to the top of the world, I basically went there from the Atlas Observatory here, because that had been my original goal, was to get this to this icon on the map because I wanted to see what it was. And once I got there, I just followed the highway south to the top of the world. Didn't have to deal with a scorchbeast. Oh, what's is there something up here? Looks like we got a truck wreck. Okay, so he's not onto us. But, well, I'm still able to hear his wings flapping. I'm going to try to not make any serious noise. Okay. I wonder what this side is. Let's find out. Looks like some sort of, miner's monument, I was assuming.
Identify yourself. It's
Oh,
right there.
Lord. No, 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 no.
Will not
Level 50? What? This is the Savage Divide, not the Cranberry Bog. This isn't even the Mire. What is going on with this? Oh, crap. Okay.
cover until the lawbreaker is dealt with.
Why are you such high level? Well, we got the the White Spring right here. This is the golf course attached to the White Spring. Oh, Lord. I wish I had some coffee. I really need AP. Jeez. Just leave me alone. Wait, I got pulse mines, right? I really should not let... Oh! Crap. Oh! I shouldn't have stopped moving. Let's just give up. And respawn. Okay. Well, I'll respawn here at the Miners' Monument. Okay. Let's go back and get that stuff, but this time not get killed by the Protectron Guardians. Protectron Guardians. That word just kind of slushes together into a little sludge word for me. What? Oh, no. Oh, right. The White Spring robots are friendly. And we got Assaultrons. I saw Assaultrons and I was way more terrified than I'd been before. What the heck? Good lord. Okay. Looks like some sort of anti-automation protest took place right there. Oh, man. Broken fence. Oh, Lord, they're still over there. Hopefully they'll move on as I get closer to my body. Look how green this grass is, though. This looks like nothing really happened. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why? Why are you sitting right there? Is the other one here, too? No? Doesn't... Sounds like it, but it doesn't look like it. Is there another way through the fence here? No. Crap. I don't even know if that I have that much junk on me, but I'd still like to get whatever I had back. Okay, good. He's moving on. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the other one might be around here somewhere. I think he's underground. Let's just grab everything. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do those White Springs quests yet. So I can untrack those. There we go. Whew, okay. To the top of the world. Okay, yeah. Just got to get over to the highway now. Hopefully on the highway I'll have less interference from robots. Although, I mean, yeah, I didn't really find those things on the highway, the ones that chased me off. I had to go off the highway to the Miners' Monument before I got attacked by those things. So hopefully this thing's a little bit safer than just walking the countryside. Man, oh man. What happened here? Jeez. Must be a landslide. Yeah. Well, rock slide, I don't... Looks like a lot more rock than land, although the you could easily argue that the soil would have eroded away, leaving behind those rocks. That thing is half buried in the road right there, but anyway. Okay. Another motorcycle. Looks like they were hauling in equipment to clear that when the world ended. Let's see what this sign up here says. If it says anything. No, nothing. Must have been blistered away by the sun, although I don't know why the white rim of that would be remaining. Trailer home. I don't see anything hostile yet. Are those bikes? Huh. What is up with this? Very odd. This might be a reference to something, but as to what, I'm not sure. Oh, cool. Ooh, a reaver. Lovely. Oh, good lord. Level 62. I've never even seen an enemy that high level. Okay, let's see if we can go around by climbing this little cliff face here. Seriously, the enemies in this area are not supposed to be that high level, as far as I knew. And I've never seen them this high level. The level 20 back there was what it was supposed to be. I don't know why there were those level 50 Protectron Guardians, or why there's a level 62 Charred Feral Ghoul over here.
What a day it's been, but I finally found
you again?
Congratulations! Today is your lucky day. You've won the Great Appalachian Sweepstakes, and this wonderful prize is yours. Notice, we've updated our privacy policy. As a monthly prize money, your name, likeness, and other personal information may be used.
100 pre-war money. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I saw it change from hidden, but it's just because the Mr. Prizebot saw me. Okay. We're not going to be able to get around it up this way, so let's try going by the bunker. It's funny, I've killed my way through this horde of feral ghouls before, and there was never a level 62 in it before. Just my luck this time, I guess, huh? Suppose I might be able to... Oh, that turret's actually functioning. I was thinking I could repair it and draw them over here, but... I don't know what good a level 16 turret would be against a level 62 charred feral ghoul. But hey, we can get around it and get fast travel point to the White Springs bunker at the same time. We could go in there, but I don't have the key card to get into the actual interior yet, so there's no point. Other than just to see what it looks like. Aluminum can, we'll definitely take that. Enamel buckets, I believe, are steel. Oh. Not sure why he was just frozen in place there, but whatever. Okay. Let's keep clear of the feral ghoul area. The Savage Divide is home to a lot of... oh. Yeah, these are not actually hostile rabbits and squirrels. Savage Divide is home to the blackberry plants. And my other character in my camp has like 12 blackberry plants in it. You can use them to make blackberry juice. Ooh. Huh. American versus Chinese. Sentry bot around there somewhere. Yeah, that's the nice thing, is that the robots at the White Springs are all, well, at least as far as I've come across, are all friendly. This must be a Monongah power station? Power substation, I mean. Looks like it was controlled by raiders. Let's see. Yeah, Monongah Power Substation, MZ02. Usually... oh. Oh, whoa. Oh, crap. Just run. Run to the White Springs. To the White Spring. Get the help from the robots. Oh. Oh, crap. Stim pack. Oh, Jesus. Okay, where are you guys? Help! Help! Sentry bots. Oh, sentry bots, help. Oh. They're gonna blow up that car. Oh, jeez. Run! Oh, man. Holy crap. Whoa. That very nearly killed me. Okay, whoa. Let's take some rat away. Holy crap. Okay, let's do some looting. Well, I can't, I guess, because I didn't actually attack these guys. Oh, man, look at that thing. I should have taken a shot at them, shouldn't I? Could have gotten some loot off of them. Well, one of them I did attack. Man, they killed a lot of the bots, too. None of the sentry bots, though. It's just 3 of the Mr. Handies and maybe Miss Nannies. I'm not sure. Did I attack this one? Yes. Okay, well, I can get something off that at least. Ugh. So nasty. Oh, food. Let's see. Do I even have any food? I got the mole rat meat. I should cook that if I find a cooking station. Gumdrops. That'll help a little bit. Canned dog food. Got that out of the overseer stash. And some Blanco mac and cheese. Alright. Whew. Okay. That... I have no idea why there were so many high-level ghouls there. This is not that high level of an area. Okay. Let's check out the White Spring Station. Get access to the stash there. I'm still a little bit wound up from that. But yeah, we can check out the stash here. And maybe there'll even be the ability to cook. Let's see. Nothing really in there. Looks like this was some sort of refugee camp, maybe. Okay, we got a Tinkerer's bench. Ticket station. Huh. The station vendor here is Tuxedoed.
Serve and protect.
Alright, let's see what he's got. Actually, let's first see if I've got anything to sell. I'll keep
Serve
most of this.
and protect.
What about plans? Let's see what he has in terms of plans. A walking cane. I'm good. Okay, actually, does he have any food? It's probably a good idea to check. Oh man, that's all so expensive.
Assistance.
Yeah, I'm good. For those prices, I'm good. Let's scrap whatever junk. And, oh, because I scrapped that 100 things of pre-war money, it gave me that. And let's store all the junk. And ammunition that I don't need, like this 273 rounds of 38. So we're at 138 pounds, storing 273 rounds gets us a pound back. Not using anything with the... Am I using anything with the 44? Is the Somerset Special a 44? Yes, I was about to store those. But I can store the 45 rounds. And the reason I'm saving these rather than selling them is because I'm going to use them in my combat rifle when I eventually get one. Okay, so those I can keep. Let's check in terms of medicine. I'll drop all these off. I think you can use these to craft stuff, so that's why I'm holding out of those. I'm not going to use my bobbleheads. I collect them. I'll store some of the buff out. I don't know why I keep 5, but... Day Tripper, Addictol, I guess, not Addictitol. I'll hold on to that salve. That can work if I run out of stim packs. Don't need 8 medics. In the past, I feel like I've said this, but I would not typically store medicines because they were weightless. But in this case, they are not. In fact, well, after the perk, they don't weigh a quarter pound, but before the perk, yeah, they did weigh a quarter pound. Let's store most of these, actually. Let's store... Yeah. Yeah, same thing with the Radaway. Yeah, I can probably get away with holding just 2 of each medicine, in fact. Could make some fertilizer to that spoiled meat next time I'm at a chemistry station. Store the magazine. I'm not planning on using that. Alright, so with that I stored everything but 2 pieces of medicine. And let's sell the mines I'm carrying, because I don't use mines typically. Although, now that I think about it, I could have used those mines to help me against those ghouls, although they were so close behind me, it's, you know, it's likely I would have damaged myself as well. Okay. Now that we've done that, time to keep on heading up towards the top of the world. Let's follow the train track or the highway. Either way, it's gonna work, so. I am gonna collect this glowing resin. You can make syrup out of that, and you can also make, that's probably gonna go bad. But does that go bad? Let's take a look. There's a quest that requires glowing resin, and it does go bad. That's unfortunate. Because it'll probably go bad before I get the chance to use it, but... Anything in there? No. Alright, did I level up? Yeah. I don't seem to notice a lot of the time when it happens. I could get another point of through hiker. Let's see if I can get any more hacking. No. Or lockpicking. No. I'm also really wanting another point of pack rat. But let's get a point in endurance. And we'll do lead belly. Okay. We'll take away slow metabolizer and use 2 lead belly perks. Okay. 60% less radiation from eating and drinking. With the 3rd one, that'll take it down to 0. So this area is fairly well infested with super mutants. This is a rail yard up here. It's the new app. What is this? Tune to the top of the world radio signal. Okay.
Calling all right. This is the Rose. If you hear me, the top of the world, Pleasant Valley. I need help getting together so we can. If you think you look forward to meeting you. Calling all right.
Oh, Lord.
Rose. If you hear me, the top of the world, Pleasant Valley. I need help getting together so we can. If you think, look forward to meeting you. Calling all right. This is the Rose.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that off.
If you.
Okay, so that introduces us to the head of the Raiders, or at least the former head of the Raiders, Rose. And we'll get a chance to meet her before too long. And no, she's not a human NPC. Wow, scorched as well. Ah. What? Do they? They don't know where I am. Okay, I'm gonna avoid them. Actually, no, I need the experience. Plus, they're not terribly high level. I mean, they're barely above me right now. Who else? Says I'm in danger. I'm not sure, though. Oh! They were hiding. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright. What is that coming from? Whoa! What is it? Okay, it's just a bug. I think this person's half stuck in the wall. I heard what sounded like a feral ghoul sprinting at me, so that was what was freaking me out there for a second. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Oh. Looks like there's another one up there. Okay, let's check the weapons to make sure everything's fully loaded. Okay, good. Is that supposed to be coming out of that? I think that thing's been destroyed long enough. I don't think there'd be steam still coming out of that. New Appalachian Central Train Yard. We may as well take a look in here. Given that we know that Mama Dolce's was shipping those Liberator robots by train, we might find some more evidence of that here. Yeah, come on. If you hadn't hit me from behind, I would have taken out your friend over there. And they're still oblivious. Well, I think they know something's up, but they don't know where I am. And they never will. Okay. What we got in here? Whoa. That guy was naked. Until he became a police officer. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Looks like I stumbled into a bank vault here. Submachine gun. Pre-war money. Not that pre-war money's worth anything anymore. I found a note related to this, but I never found this before. Anything else in here? Pipe wrench. I'm assuming that was used to break one of these open rather than being stored in one of the safes. Would be an odd choice of valuable. Okay. Alright. And anything that... Okay, that's terribly creepy. Toy alien on a pillow with a Fashnacht man mask. Can't open that. Anything else? That seems to have been it. Any notes or anything? No. Did I do? Yeah, I opened that. Who's shooting? I know there's super mutants out here. They may be shooting at some Scorched or some feral ghouls. Oh, wow. It's a Scorch shooting at a feral ghoul. He's carrying what looks like an assault rifle, and he's level 54. Thank goodness for headshots, huh? Okay. Took him out. I like that that level 14 Scorched Believer was the boss in this area. Okay. Black powder rifle. What do I have to be to use that? And a short combat shotgun. I saw that, right? Or was it pump action? It's probably pump action. Oh well. Okay, so... Black powder rifle. Level 15. I look forward to using that. 150 damage. Is there a workbench up here? I'm really hoping there is. Because I need to break some stuff down. Well, we got a door. Hey, radio. Okay. Oh, we got a note and a Big Guns bobblehead. And a Carlisle typewriter. Okay, employee notice. New Appalachia Bank. Regarding the extensive damage to the bank superstructure, the explosion from the botched robbery of Armored Train 781 has completely crippled the building, rendering it uninhabitable. We're saddened by the loss of life that occurred, and donations have been made to the appropriate families. For temporary job assignments while we access repairs, please contact bank administration immediately. Okay. Well, and again, I'll show you the notes that I found relating to this bank robbery here in a moment. Okay. Good lord. You have to wonder if this was all caused by their botched attempt to raid this bank here. I think so. This was quite a structure they took down. Alright. Oh, low on water. And let's see what we got in terms of food. All still uncooked, it looks like. That's unfortunate. Well, uncooked or spoiled. Oh, except for you can get diseases from eating raw food. But let's see what we got here. Blackberries. I think they wild blackberries is what they're called. Yeah. Yeah, 5% disease chance and 5% food. Ah, parasites. That's always the danger. What do we got here? Let's take the gunpowder, leave the Molotov cocktail. And I need to start using explosives again. They're very good. No super mutants here this time. It looks like it was just someone playing Hangman. I'm not sure what that would be. Anyway. Okay. So here's where we find the Tato. Here's sorry. Here's where we find the notes regarding this robbery. Before we access that, let's take care of that Scorch before it comes up here in the middle of me reading those. Oh, what the heck? I think that guy just spawned inside of me. Okay. And... ugh, over-encumbered. There we go. That takes care of that. Getting pretty close to the top of the world, but let's go back there and read that terminal. What is that? I wasn't that close to those radiation barrels. I'll come closer to those right now. Good lord, those things are radioactive over there. Time to take some actual Radaway, not just diluted Radaway. Okay. And let's read this. Switch Tower Operator's Terminal. Operator Al Wartzik. Incoming mail. And so we got 5 options. Starting in August of 2077, ending in October. From Carrie Skinner. From everything we've learned, the armored train is scheduled to stop at New Appalachia Bank on September 28th around 5 a.m. There will be 4 armed guards with the shipment, 2 aboard the train, and 2 riding behind in one of the other cars. It's easy pickings, I promise. I'll figure a 3-way split between you, me, and my brother would be fair. if you do your part. And we got the second entry from August 14th. From Carrie Skinner again. I got the map of the train yard you sent. It looks like you can rig switches 4 and 7 and we can keep the train on the loading track. When we hit it, the engineer is going to try and gun it out of there. But guess what? Thanks to you, they ain't going anywhere. All you gotta do then is cover us from one of the switch towers in case someone tries to sneak up on us. From September 10th of 2077. From Carrie Skinner again. It took some doing, but we bribed one of the cops that'll be riding shotgun on the armored train to lay low while my brother takes his place. And get this, he told us that the vault at the bank should be damn full that day. He wanted to make it a 4-way split. We told him no way. We'll pay him just enough to keep his mouth shut. If he tries to blab anything after the job, I'll go around to his place and make sure he stays quiet permanently. Alright, so September 25th, 2077. Alright, Al, we're 3 days from the job, so let's go over this one more time. The train pulls up at 5 a.m. They start loading the vault car at around 5:15. When they're almost done, that's when we hit them. According to you, it takes between 10 and 20 minutes to load, so if you don't see anything happening by 5:35 a.m., then something's gone wrong and you should lay low. If we take the train, we'll load everything up we can on my brother's truck and meet at the farm. Make sure you delete all this when you're done memorizing. Hang in there, buddy. We're about to get rich. Alright. And from October 1st, from Marlon Reliker, train yard supervisor. Al, we need you to stop what you're doing and let the workers continue the cleanup at the New Appalachian Central train yard. Then come down to the central office right away. There's a man here from the federal authorities that has a few questions for you. Oh, and bring all your paperwork for the last 3 months, please. And we've already backed up the emails on your terminal, so no need to bring those with you. See you soon. So Al, the fourth man on the job, well, third man on the job, sorry. Fourth man was the one of the guards on the train. Ended up getting caught by the federal authorities just a few weeks before the bombs. Oh, he's still here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I killed that guy last time, but only because he was stuck behind a train car and couldn't see me. And I need my camp again. So, as stupid as it is to have set it up as much as I did back there and then bring it here, I need to use the scrapping station. So, back to stored. Oh, this is my little, yeah. I don't need that at the moment. I just need, really the... Oh, you know, I might be able to use those turrets to fight the sentry bot. But for now, let's just see if I can... I really wish I could zoom further out of this thing and actually see what I'm doing with it, you know? I guess maybe it's just because it's on such a slope that I'm having a problem with it right now. That, and it claims to be intersecting with an object, which is the road. Did I just pick another horrible location for this thing? I think I did. Oh. I just saw it turn green for the briefest... Yep. Oh, wait. Is it... What? Well, make up your mind. Is it good or is it not? Okay, you know what? Rather than break that thing apart, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop this on the ground over here. Oh, wait, that's not stored. We're going to drop this on the ground. And this along with it. And then we're just going to create a secondary stash box. Yeah. Okay. And along with it, another crafting station. Whatever one takes the least resources. Oh, they all take 3 screws, and I'm the lowest on screws of anything. We'll create another weapons workbench, I guess. This will be something I can pop out if I need to for any reason. Oh, I need to cook. Luckily, I actually do have that stored, I think. Yep. See if that mole rat has spoiled yet. Okay. It has not. I don't think, at least. Glowing meat steak. See, that worries me a little bit, because I think that was made out of feral ghoul. And I think that qualifies as cannibalism. Oh, I can make some tarberry juice. I'm gonna plant that tato though. Or get back on that for some reason. What? Okay. That was odd. It just kept putting me right back on top of it. Okay. Let's plant a tato. There we go. Yes, my first food crop. Okay. That takes time to grow, but it's not like I'm gonna be able to access that at the moment anyway. Let's scrap all junk and scrap some weapons. Namely these shotguns and the pipe revolver. And the snub nose 44. And the submachine gun, because this damage is truly awful. I've used them before, they're not very good. Okay, and metal left arm. And metal left leg. Okay, well, that'll help. Oh, it looks like I got a large drum magazine for the submachine gun, so if I can ever get one that actually does some damage, I'll have some ammo for it too. Okay, yeah, eat. That's right. Mole rat chunks. Grilled rat roach. And glowing meat steak. Whatever. We'll pretend that it's rat roach. Okay. Is he? Oh, jeez, yep, he sees me. I should have laid down a barricade to hide behind. Well, I'm helping a little bit. Whoa! Did he break? I think he's broken. Oh, no, he's back up and running. Oh, jeez. Well, I got some allies in the form of feral ghouls. Oh, Lord. Not sure why my shotgun broke so quickly. Whoa, it's not doing any damage. Well, at least very little. Oh! No kidding about that being a stalker. Jeez. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it broke all my machine gun turrets, but I can fix those pretty easy. In fact, to do that real quick, all you gotta do is walk over to your camp, wherever that thing is. Where is that thing? What the heck? Where is my camp? Okay, this is odd. Alright, well, if my camp still existed, I'd be able to repair all those things immediately, but I have no idea where that thing is. Okay, well, for now, we can just repair all these one by one. Although, to be honest, I think if you move your camp, it repairs all the stuff anyway. At least that's what happened after I was attacked by a scorchbeast, and it actually blew down the walls of my structure. Okay, can I repair my shotgun? Or do I not have enough aluminum? No, okay, repair. Good, okay. And that needs... oh, no. Need more aluminum to repair my sniper rifle, which is my main weapon, but... my shotgun obviously needed it more at the time. Okay. It's a good thing that we came this way, because this train crash right here is actually one of the stops you need to hit for the upcoming quest that you're going to hit. Are you going to attack me? Why did you not join the fight before? Whatever. Let's see. Let's drink some water. Boiled water, I guess, because I'm very low on other water. Okay, and then I guess I can also take a diluted stim pack. Alright, now I have to assume that that sentry bot was part of this military convoy. And as we read in the Charleston station, do I have a disease cure because I want to get rid of those parasites? But as we read at the Charleston station, military trains were getting priority. Oh Lord, got a Mr. Handy after me.
You are about to be introduced to the U.S. Army!
Man. Uh-oh. Good Lord. That thing, was that what was shooting lasers at me? Because I heard lasers, but I couldn't tell what it was coming from. Oh well, okay, and I'm almost dead again. Jeez. This is really taking a toll on my stim packs. Although I think I actually have some stim packs stored in my stash. So I'll go back and check on that here in just a second. Although I really should take one now while I'm about to die. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, jeez. God. I gotta look before I go somewhere. Okay. Not that being up here is really gonna help me not get shot. Okay, you know what? You're losing that machine gun tentacle. Not before you're gonna kill me though, so let's get out of there. Okay, why did it not take that? There we go. What? That was Radaway. Stim pack. Good lord. Okay. Back to the camp. Hopefully I've got some more stim packs in my stash. Jeez. Back to safety. I did loot this thing, right? No, I didn't. That would have been a waste, huh? I can't walk between this? Apparently I can, but I've had to move very strangely to do so. Anyway, let's scrap some... No, I don't have anything else to scrap there. Let's check here. I can scrap this sharp pickaxe. Anything else? No. But again, I think I've got some stim packs in here. Oh, there's the camp. I don't know why I couldn't see that before. Aid. Yes. Take them all. And I have food in here too. I forgot about that. Okay. Well. Man, those things are loud. Those pylons groaning and creaking. Oh, there they are. Okay. Now this guy. What are y'all shooting at? Oh, whatever it was, they killed it. Ah. I think I just took another leg off that thing. Nope. Just the armor. Okay, it's down to one leg. Ah. I'm not holding my breath because I was out of AP for a minute there. Come on, take it off before he dies. Ah, I was really hoping to see exactly what he did when he was legless. I think they just charge at you and explode, but it's kind of what the Protectrons do. And there's the other one I killed. I think I've got enough aluminum now to fix this gun, though, before I head on further up the mountain. If you're wondering what that is, well, those three things are, they're mansions. Okay, let's scrap some stuff. Again, don't have any junk to scrap. Do I have anything else to scrap? Or no? I guess not. But I can deposit my junk. Okay. And I can repair this gun, hopefully. Okay. Yes, there we go. Alright. We are almost to the top of the mountain. Well, top of the world. And I guess top of the mountain at the same time. I suppose I could plant these blackberries, but I prefer to plant some crops that give me food rather than drink. Which, I don't know, maybe blackberries. Okay, that's something I actually do want to check real quick. It's possible that, cool, because what you get from these plants are wild blackberries, but when you plant these things, I think you get blackberries, which may not have the disease chance that wild blackberries have, so let's find that out together. Well, there are a lot of them. I don't really need all of them, so... And so that's the thing, though. Even if I only get 5% food back from each one of those, I get a lot of them, so... Okay, blackberries. Okay. Now, obviously we can't see exactly what we get out of that yet, but next time we will. Although I think when you move your camp, it gets rid of whatever growth that's taking place. So we'll have to travel back down to the camp. We'll probably fast travel to the camp rather than run all the way back down the mountain. Given that it's going to also be completely out of the way of where we need to be going. Oh, and before I head further up, I need to actually loot something off of this wreck, but I can't remember specifically where it is, and I don't have a quest marker to it yet because it's not a quest that I actually have yet. But, again, because I'm here, I'd rather grab it rather than not. Although, given that that quest is not going to happen until this next video just because of the length it took to get up here in the first place, I'll probably hold off on that until the next video. Because, again, I got the Type T fuse for the Scorch Plague inoculation early, but that was within the same video as I was actually doing for the Scorch Plague inoculation, so... In order to provide the highest level of continuity of content, I'm going to hold off on that. Man, oh man. Some of these things look like they're just rusting away into nothingness. Alright, Huntersville and the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Blue Zip. It's lightning fast. I don't see why that'd be any faster than your average fusion flea, but whatever. I believe there's some sort of military checkpoint up here, but I could be wrong. Or not really military, but raider checkpoint that's filled with military robots. Huntersville, I believe, is the source of the super mutants in this region, so I do really look forward to exploring that at some point. Okay. Can we avoid this checkpoint? Because I'd rather not lose stim packs and ammunition to get through it. Let's see if we can go around. We can try just following the train tracks instead of following the road. Let's keep crouched down. Just seeing if I can see anything over there. Scorched Believer, okay. Scorched I'm much more willing to take on than robots, just because robots tend to be bullet sponges. That gun almost acted as a lure to bring in more Scorched. And that's the thing, unarmed Scorched will actually run over and grab guns off of dead armed Scorched. What else we got? Oop. Ooh, that was an ugly sight. Whoa. Good lord. That must have been the boss, but even so, there was so much stuff. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Raider corpse. Ammo and a grenade. More grenades. Metal helmet. Does that provide any additional protection? No. I have had the hardest time finding a helmet that will provide any sort of actual health or damage resistance. What do we got here? What is it? I guess it's just seeing the safe behind that ski shoe. Or snowshoe, I mean, sorry. Searching it again. And flares, although I don't really have a use for flares. I got a flare gun, but no idea what that's actually for. Luck bobblehead. Spices. Okay. Is there a workbench here in this mess? Again, these raiders should be far more decomposed than they are. It's always possible that they survived longer than the responders did, because the responders were seemingly in more centralized locations, but and they were also in the low-lying valleys where you find more Scorched. And again, the Savage Divide seems to have kept the Scorched from heading west of the mountains for quite some time, so it's possible that these guys held out for longer than the guys down in the valleys. But yeah, the responders were dead by 96 as far as I can tell. Another frag grenade. Man, I'm really wishing I could find a scrapping station. Look at that, my AP's still going up as I walk well over encumbered. One of the lovely little bugs that occasionally will happen. And I'm hungry. What do I have in terms of food? Can I sort by that? Value, weight, spoil. Not really. Strawberry juice actually give you any food? No, it's just water. Sugar bombs. You can do that. Oh, radio. Where is the radio? Hello, radio. Okay. It's just odd when you don't see your AP dropping. What do we got here? Yeah. Okay. Raiders. Got some skeletons. Vendor bot raider.
Had a hard day of killing and looting. Don't want to haul it back yourself? Sell it here. Now
all right.
in stock. Good.
Ah, here we go.
Acquired through questionable means.
Let's break down some of these weapons. Fire axe, puncturing sledgehammer, short hunting rifle, pump action shotguns. Whoa. I should have actually taken a look at that shotgun before I broke it down. That was really weird looking. And it was also too high a level for me to use. I probably should have held on to it because it may have been level 15 that I could have used it. Okay, so what do we got here? Well, these are the stations on this high route. Which, let's pull out the scope here so you can get a better view of this. Okay, so this is a monorail. This line right here. It runs from, well, up here, whatever that is, down to Watoga. And it follows up through the mountains all the way over to the Garahan mining complex, which is right over here. This is the actual rail line down here that runs from, what's this called again? Grafton, down to Morgantown, down to Sutton, Charleston, and Welch. And then east to Lewisburg. And then it goes through the Big Bend Tunnel, comes out the other side over here, and it runs over to Watauga. But yeah, this is the this is like a pleasure train sort of thing here. It runs to can't remember what that one is. Let's see. RNG station. RNG station is a front for Site Charlie, and it's a depot. Then yeah, then right here we got the White Spring station, which we were just at, the Pleasant Valley station, where we are now, and the Sunny Top station, which is another Raider station far to the north. And like I showed you in the previous video, you can click on all these things, and if you haven't already found them, it will add them to your map. But I think I probably have already found all these through other pins. Yeah, okay. And stash. Store all the junk. Okay, let's head up there. And, well, we're on Madigan's trail right now, but really here we're meeting Rose for the first time. I'm gonna skip the Pleasant Valley Ski Lodge for the moment and just bypass it. This deck here is not doing too well, is it? Alright, so we got some more Raider camp here. This is...
Who's down there? Don't be scared. I'm not a ghost. I'm talking you through the PA system. Hey, you came because you heard me on the radio, right? Here's the deal. We're gonna help each other out. You down with that? Fantastic. So, I've got this little radio operation in the band. Gotta boost this super weak signal. You know how it is. See, I found these plans for a radio signal repeater on a dead responder out by Seneca Rocks. They were gonna patch it through that giant radio array on the other side of the mountain and use it to boost their radio. Only I don't have the plans. It didn't seem important at the time. Ugh, I'm kicking myself for not taking the schematic when I found it. I'd go back and get them, but who knows what sort of rotten lowlife should ransack this place while I'm gone. Okay, I need you to find the plans, build the repeater, and patch it into the array following their notes. Easy peasy, right? I'll take the rest from there. We'll be in business. Rose and, whatever your name is.
Alright, so that gave us the mission signal strength. We gotta find first the signal repeater schematic, and then after that the two components that are required to make it. Two components? I think it's two components, yeah. So we got also the Overseer's log from when she reached the top of the world.
Overseer's log, top of the world. There's someone in control of this old ski resort, and if I ever find her, I'm gonna wash her mouth out with the first thing vaguely resembling soap I can get my hands on. Oh, selfish. That's the word. Maybe that's why she's alone. Maybe that's why she survived. But the only way she'll tell me what she knows is if I help her first. All the good people I've learned about who've died, and it's the sociopath who still gets to live.
Man, those long-distance models are not doing well. But anyway, that looks still pretty beautiful, especially if you don't look at it through a scope. It's pretty amazing looking. But yeah, this was the top of the world was a ski resort. Well, the Pleasant Valley one right here was a ski resort, but this was just a massive ski lift here, and there's shops up at the top of this and everything like that. But for now we have more of a mission. We have to find the signal repeater schematic, which is over at the Pleasant Valley Lodge. Not Pleasant Valley, it's Seneca Rocks Lodge right over here at the just off Highway 95 near the Monongah power plant, and the Monongah Township is right here as well. So that's what we're gonna have to do in the next video, is go and get the schematic for the signal repeater, and then we're gonna have to build the signal repeater, and then we have to go install the signal repeater right over here at the NIRA, the National Isolated Radio Array. But because of how long it took to get from Charleston over up here to the top of the world, we're going to call it quits here. So this has been the Resolute Cartographer. If you want to see more of the videos in this series, hit subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to get notifications when new ones become available. And if you got any comments or questions, leave them for me and I'll get back to you. And hope to see everybody next time. Thanks.